Welcome to the course of Java Web Services. So in this course you will be learning a lot of things this is an introduction class, and I will be telling you about the whole course, what you are going to learn inside the course and what will be the output when you end up doing this course. Folks, it is currently in the modern world, or in the current programming world, we are aware that everything is online. Okay, right from the shopping website, from any application you are using, from your mobile, your Android phone, your iPhone, your Windows phone, anything, it is going to be online. And there is a lot more utilities, like you are hitting a web page, you are accessing some database, you are accessing some stuffs that is stored somewhere else in the system. Quite dramatic that how frequently you use some common services that are very relevant and that are actually common to many websites. Like, folks, suppose we have a website that needs to call the international time, that is a Google time. Okay, what we will do, we will just call a function that is universal and that will give me the Google time. Similarly, suppose I have another website and it requires the same time that is accessed, that is available on the Google, and that there also we will do the same thing, that we will be accessing the same universal function that is available on the Google. So both are able to access the same methods, both are able to show the same time that is there on the Google. Folks, as we move ahead into in deep of web services, it is going to be quite a huge course, because you have to be get acquainted with each and everything what is there inside Java Web Services. Java as a language is also a very dynamic language. If you are not aware of if you have not done programming in Java, you don't need to worry, because I will be telling you some basics of Java and then web services. And I will be going in deep also of the some of the basics of Java, so that you don't tuckle around and don't be bothered when you are doing programming of web services. The basic thing what you need to do the Java Web Services programming is Eclipse, Core Java, that is a Java JDE, JDK, and Java Runtime Environment, that is a JRE. And if you are connecting to a database, then you will need an Oracle database or PLSQL database. It is going to be a quite interesting course, because I will be giving you a lot more examples, a lot more emphasis on both Java and web services, so that when you end up doing this course, you are totally in control of what is Java and how you can implement web services. Web services as a common notion, web services as a common thing, as a rough idea what it is just like a method that is there on your system, or into a code that any language any person can access. I think it will be quite in a hurry. I have told you each and everything. Just wait for a while, and let's start up with our course. So I have prepared the course outline and expected listener. So don't be bothered. I have already told you, just you need to have basics of programming. You will be able to grasp each and everything what I am going to tell you in this particular course. I will be covering complete coverage of each and every topic that is there in web services in Java, either it is basics or advanced. So it will be going through, I will be going and seeking through each and everything, either it is the basics of XML or the basics of Java. Each and everything will be handled, so you don't need to worry about that you are not from Java background, or you are not from XML background, or you don't know anything about exceptions, and you don't know anything about collections and all that. So just follow this course, and you will be getting to know each and everything that is there inside the web services, the core Java, the XML, and everything. Okay, so it is an introduction to programming and Java as a programming language. This will be there will be a short tutorial on Java of whatever things I am going to use of Java in web services. Note, this thing is to be noted, friends, that web services is a platform independent technology. Okay, so if you are using C hash, C++, C, or any programming language, or Python or Java, it doesn't depends. If you have concepts and knowledge of web services, you can tuckle around and move around with each and every problem, and you can solve each of them easily. As we will move on with the course ahead, what we will be seeing is what are web services, why web services, what are web services. Like the name suggests, web services, anything that is available on the web is web services. Is it? No, it is not exactly. So what is web services is, it is a services that is provided by a code and that is applicable or used on the web, on the internet. That is called the web services, and it can be coded and decoded by any language. It can be either C, C++, Java, or anything. Then why web services? Why we are going to use web services in programming? Why not the existing technologies in J2EE or in any other language is able to provide all these facilities that are done through web services? So these have unique platform independence properties that make them easily viable and usable in any code, and anyone can pick up the method and just easily use and deploy in their system. Then I will giving examples of web services. What are the examples of web services? You must have heard about Amazon Web Services. There are a lot more web services that are being used inside many of the websites. As I will tell you one example, suppose I have a website that is used to track the share price. Okay, and I have another website that is not predominantly using to check share price, but in some parts of the website we need the share prices. So both of them are going to use the share prices, and where will be these share prices be coming from? Either it is New York Stock Exchange, that is the NSC, or the BSE, the Bombay Stock Exchange, or anywhere there is some government authority or there is some authority that is going to provide me the list of shares with their prices, and when I am going to use that, they will be uniform all around the world. So folks, let's move around and see how you can program web services. Then I will be showing you the languages that support web services, which all languages are there in the programming language or any context that is used to develop web services program, and where you need to focus on this course to earn most of the course, where you need to give a proper attention on this course. Folks, as I have told you, there is no basic requirement for this course. You don't need to know Java, that I will be telling you in brief what Java is all about, how to program in Java, what are the important constructs in Java. You don't need to know the XML, that is the basic of web services, because I will be telling you about the XMLs also in a little bit detail. So the most important part will be these two, that is the XML and the core Java course. Okay, so as you move inside this web services course, you need to be focusing on what are the programming constructs in Java, what is the use of XML in Java, and then it will be very easy for you to grasp the concepts of web services. Then Java is a language that we will use to code. Yeah, of course, Java has many features that also will be dealt shortly, that you will be getting to know all the things that are relevant to Java. The important topics of Java that is used in this course, of course, web services will be all based in Java, and what are the important topics that I will be covering in web services that will include Java will also be handled. Then Java utilities, what are the utilities? What are the different programming constructs that are there inside the Java programming language? Then the types of web services, that is the JAX WS and JAX RS. So folks, in web services, here you have to focus a lot when I will be starting JAX WS and JAX RS. Okay, and there are two types of web services. One is a SOAP version and one is a REST version. Okay, Don't get much into it now. You will be getting it slowly and smoothly. It will be going on to your brain. So just wait, have patience, and one important thing, that whatever code I will write here will be a dummy code. Okay, so you have to take the same piece of code, or you have to type in the same piece of code onto your Eclipse. I'm saying why, because no, without programming, this whole course will be of no use. You have to program a lot, you have to write pieces of code, you have to execute into the Java compiler interpreter to get to know the output, how the programs are going to behave inside, and how you are going to urge out of the following results what you are requiring. So folks, just carry on the following tools what I will be telling you now.